before we start the video, everybody like this video, comment on this video, get this video a thumbs up. We going all the way up, baby. Boom!
Yeah, Rick Flair in his bitch, yeah, I'm iced out. Shooter pull up with the pipes out. Down rolling on me, looking like a light. I got shooter posted in the trap house. 150,000 cash in my auntie house. Mac 11 on me, blow your back out. Pop up in your trap with the Dracos and Max out. Damn, a nigga brought them bands out. Smoke gelato by the pound, nigga, we don't do the ounce. Standing in the VIP with the
Hey squad, shout out to everybody hit that notification button. Shout out to everybody smash like on that video for the video even started. Hey man, if you're new to the channel, man, please hit that subscribe button. Once you do, you become a part of the gang. Now, yo, if you a Desiigner fan, I feel sorry for you. You know, I actually have some bad news. This nigga Desiigner was released from his label Good Music. Now, for those of y'all who don't know Good Music, they're sort of like E1. You know, they're sort of like something like, it's like any other record label you really go to, right? And they really focus on artists who does a lot of single deals, right? Not an artist who makes albums and it can stay hot for a certain amount of time. But basically, this nigga Desiigner was released from his label because he begged and he pleaded like, someone release me from this label. And he posted this on October 3rd. Actually, let me pull it up. He posted this shit on October 3rd, like, release me from this label. The label was probably saying in their head, if I was the label, like, is this nigga fucking serious, right? And no disrespect to Desiigner, he did have 2 hits. He had Timmy Turner and he had fucking Panda. Those is the only hot hits he had, right? But if I was him, I wouldn't have said anything because the label is actually giving this nigga money, right? They still letting you tour your shows. They're booking you for shows. Even though this nigga Desiigner is independent talking about, yo, I got this dropping and that dropping. Honestly, man, who the fuck is checking for Desiigner, right? Like, no disrespect. Bow Wow is more relevant than Desiigner. I'm not going to sit up here and cap, right? But like I said, he's talking about he wanted to be free from the label, so they finally let him go. And I don't see that Desiigner will ever, like, be as big as he was, like, when he came out with Panda or Timmy Turner. Because when he was with the label, he was getting a lot of features. You know, you got to be on XXL. You got the booths. You know what I'm saying? You got your promotion. You got your sales. Now all that shit is gone. I'm not saying no independent artist can strive for success. You know what I'm saying? Look at certain artists who were with a label at one point, and then the label told them, yo, you can't really be here anymore because you're not dropping any hot shit. And that's really how the label works, right? If you with a label, right, and they see you like, yo, you're not really active, you're not really dropping shit, even though they tell you when and when not to drop shit, if they don't see no potential in you, they're eventually going to say, all right, we got to get this dude out of here. They eventually will call back. Like, it don't even have to be music. Let's say if I get into a beef or if I'm the topic of discussion for the past 1, 2, 3 months, the label will see this and say, this nigga is goofy as hell. But look, he's getting a lot of views. He's getting a lot of marketing. Let's ask this nigga to come back. They will bring you back, but you have to have that same impact you had. You know, you just can't fall off and do all that stuff. You know, which is why a lot of artists who's independent, it's a good and it's a bad thing. You're being watched. You're being watched by your fans, right? Which the label has helped you create it. In Desiigner, you could barely understand what this dude is saying. So it's surprising the dude has fans. But like I said, it's bad news, good news. I don't know how to put it, man. I'm not a fan of Desiigner. But if you are a fan of Desiigner, he's no longer with Good Music. I'm not sure if Desiigner is even going to make an EP or anything. Who knows? It might be successful. It might not be, which it will not be. That's just my prediction. But, hey, man, what do you guys think about this entire situation? Desiigner released from the label. Like, and honestly, just a question for y'all. What do y'all think Desiigner could do to come back, right? To be with a good label, you know, or strive good as independent? Should he, A, get into a beef? B, just call some nigga out? Or C, just keep talking retarded, man? Put in the comments below. Make sure you like, definitely subscribe. It's your boy Soldier. I'm out this bitch. Gang.